If you want to transfer data from your old phone to Realme GT 7T, what you can do is you can get the Clone Phone app on your old device. This app is pre-installed on this phone and it is used to transfer data from old devices to your new Realme GT 7T. Now, in this case, we just have to open the Clone Phone app. On the old phone, however, what you want to do is open the Play Store, and then you want to search for the Clone Phone app. It is accessible in the Play Store, also in the App Store as well, if you are looking for the app on your iPhone, for example. This is the app. In Play Store, it's actually called Oppo Clone Phone, but this is the same app. As you can see over here, I already have it on my phone. So we're gonna go back and let's open the app again. First, we're gonna open it on our new device. Over here, we want to select that this is, of course, our new device. And we need to agree to these prompts that we see. And then we need to choose where we want to migrate our data from. So if our old device is Oppo, Realme, or OnePlus, then of course you want to select this first option. If you had any other Android, then you want to choose other Android. And if you had iPhone, then of course you want to select iPhone. And then you should be able to see instructions what you should do next. In my case, I'm gonna choose other Android because this one is a Motorola. And we have the instruction that first we need to install the Clone Phone app from our old device. We can scan the QR code with the Clone Phone app. So we're gonna open the Clone Phone. I assume that you have already downloaded. And then as you can see, we have scanned the QR code to connect. So we can press this button, then press OK. You should be able to open the rear camera. And we need to scan the QR code that we can see on our phone. And now we need for the connection to happen. In case you have issues with connection, if there is no connection, the connection cannot be established between these two devices, then you can choose to connect manually over here. So first I'm gonna give it a try, but if it's not gonna work, then I'm gonna also show you how to do this manually. Alright, so I think it takes quite a bit of time right now, so I'm gonna actually choose connect manually. And here we have instructions. We need to connect to the hotspot because the phone created a hotspot for this purpose. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the home and let me quickly open settings. Of course, we want to go to network and internet to select a Wi-Fi connection. And we are looking for this hotspot that is written over here. So in my case, it is O+CO. There we go. This is the one. And then we have to enter the password. There we go, and let's connect. And as you can see right now, immediately there is connection created. So we're gonna jump back to the app and let's retry. And in this case, well, we don't have to scan, but we're gonna connect manually again in this place, and let's press connect. All right, so now as we have already connected to the hotspot, we can proceed. On our old phone, we can choose what we want to transfer. So we can transfer contacts, messages, call logs, multimedia files, and apps. In my case, I think I'm gonna deselect pretty much everything. Maybe I'm gonna keep multimedia files, but I'm gonna deselect the rest. There we go. Of course, in your case, you want to probably check everything, but in my case, I don't need to transfer everything at once. And then we're gonna press next. Here we have preparing data, so we can see the summary. And we can still decide what we want to do. So if I don't want to, for example, transfer pictures, then I can just uncheck them. But this is everything that I've got. So here we have the summary of the size of the whole data that will be transferred, and then we're gonna proceed. And then we have the notes for migration. So some data, of course, cannot be transferred. We have to check this box that we understand the content of this on this page, and then we can start migration. All right, and of course, depending on the amount of data that we need to transfer, it might take us from a couple of seconds up to several minutes. And of course, also depending on the internet speed. All right, so transfer completed, as you can see. So now we can press done over here as well as resume over here. So we have the information, the summary of the migration, what was transferred, and so on. So this is how we can transfer data. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe.